What's up, guys? What's up, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family? I want to talk about managing yourself like a boss. So I'm going to be driving and talking at the same time. Managing yourself like a boss. As bosses or entrepreneurs, we manage so many things. We have to manage our daily schedules. We have to manage our business. We have to manage customer and client relations. We have to hold ourselves accountable to the things that we say we're going to do. All that stuff. And then as mothers, we have to manage, our children. We have to manage our children's schedules. We have to manage all this stuff. And as a spouse or wives or husbands, we have to manage, our marriage. We have to manage the time we spend with our spouse and how we handle our bills and, all that stuff. But here's the thing I want to talk about. Are we managing ourselves? How are we managing ourselves? I was looking at a lot of videos about, what is a boss chick? What is a boss babe? Because I am a part of the Boss Babe community, which is an awesome community. If you are a female entrepreneur, woman entrepreneur, it is a network of millennials, lots of millennials, which I am a millennial, proud millennial. But there are other women in the group as well that are not millennials, so it's women of all ages and boss babes. We share our experiences. They have a really cool Instagram page. They have all kind of trainings and stuff like that. They have an awesome blog. Go ahead. No, you don't want to go? Okay. They have an awesome blog and all that stuff, but it's just really cool information. Then they do these master classes every week that teaches you different marketing strategies for your business, which they're very valuable. And I like the way they teach. But anyways, and you make connections in the community, with other boss babes you can connect with and learn from and share with, and it's just a really cool group of gals. I like them. But anyways, last night was an interesting night for me at work. And I noticed as soon as I came in, for those of you that don't know, on top of building my business, I also work a full-time job. I don't know, you guys hear me saying, getting off work, I work graveyards at the hospital as a sterile processing technician. Meaning I work with the OR, with the operating rooms, in the surgery department, and I'm in charge of all the sterilization and processing and of surgical instruments. And then we get the cases together for the surgeries that are happening at the hospitals. We pull all the instruments needed for each individual case for the surgeon. So as soon as I got to work, it was just so busy. It was nonstop. I did not even get a lunch break. They had surgeries going. It was just a lot going on. And I had the phone, and they were calling back to back. And it's just a really high pressure thing, because anytime you're dealing with surgeries, you have a life on the table, and when they need something, they need something, so it's really one of those, it can be somewhat, you can be under a lot of pressure, with that job. But at the same time, other people from other departments were calling me with things. And at one point, there was one point where I got a phone call, and I was like in snap mode, literally in snap mode, because I was like, and I got to deal with this too. I'm already dealing with what's going on in the OR, and now I'm getting another call from somebody else about something else that's trivial, But immediately I caught myself and I said, you know what, he has no idea what I'm going through. So I'm not about to be a jerk to this guy, And I calmed myself down and I helped him, and I actually went above and beyond what he was asking me, what he needed help with. So that was, made me feel good, and it made me feel good that he was smiling, It just little things like that make you feel good. So I felt like I managed my emotions at that point of the night very well. Because there came another point of the night after I was really tired. I didn't get my lunch break, and that I was like, one of the surgical techs asked me, how's it going? And I said, I looked at him, I said, well, I don't know which way I'm going and which way I came from, and then I just walked off. And he looked at me, it was him and another tech there, and they both looked at me like, I have no idea what you're talking about, like, I hope you get better, but you sound crazy. And then I went back downstairs into our department, and I was like, that was very negative self-talk, number one. Number two, that made me look like a total weirdo, but because of the way they were looking at me, because they might not have been having the same night. Yeah, we were busy, but I'm sitting here talking about I don't even know what I'm doing. So the whole time it was nagging me, and I was like, I need to go, I take that back. First I prayed, I said, oh Lord, forgive me, I take that back. That is not true. I got it under control. That's not true. Then when I had to go back upstairs, I saw him, thankfully, the tech that asked me how I was doing. And I said, you know what? I take that back what I said earlier. I said, that was negative self-talk. And he said, what are you talking about? That's how much he didn't even, feel what I was saying earlier. And I said, when I said I don't know which way I'm coming from and where I'm going, he was like, okay. He was like, so you're good, right? I was like, I am good. He was like, and I went like this, like, woosah, I'm good, And I shared a picture on my Facebook and Instagram earlier today that said woosah with Martin Lawrence. But he said, you are on point. You on fleek. And I was like, that's right, and that made me feel good. And it's just interesting how when you try to be better and you start actively trying to manage your own emotions and change for the better, people appreciate that and recognize it. And it's funny the things you hear that make you feel better. But anyways, that was my main moment. Oh no, I had another one right before I left. One of the guys that works with me, he said, all right, you have a good day, you enjoy your day. And I was like, I'll try, being negative. I don't know why it's so easy to be negative. I don't know, it's the weird thing how easy it is to be negative, And then immediately after I said that, though, I said, oh, nope, that's a lie. I will have a good day, and he just laughed, and then he was like, that's right, that's right, you'll have a good day. I said, let me stop being negative, so as a boss, one of the things that was common that I was researching when they said, what is a boss, babe? It's somebody that can manage themselves. It's somebody that can, control themselves, control their circumstances, work well under pressure. We can't let everything determine how we act. We have to set the standard. We have to know no matter what's going on, I'm going to be cool about it, and just like I did the video the other day about, just take one thing, one step at a time. Sometimes we got to step away and breathe, but we need to be level-headed and handle our business and handle our emotions and everything like a boss, and things turn out so well when we do that. So a lot of people, say, oh, I'm a boss, I got to handle my business. But I think another thing we need to be handling, which is so important, is ourselves, our own emotions, our own words, just the words that come out of our mouth. Like I said, it's so easy to say negative things about ourselves. And we know that for Christians, I am a Christian, the Bible says life and death is in the power of the tongue. So like I said, it's so easy for us to say evil things and bad things about ourselves. It's crazy. But it takes a lot, and it takes us being conscious of what we're saying and what we're doing, and conscious of all of our actions, to change the way we're talking, to change the way we're thinking, to change the way we're acting. So I just wanted to put that out there. let's be more cautious of the things that we're saying and the way that we're acting. Because once you start really studying it and really start going through this thing called personal growth and bossing up, you will notice, you know, the things that you're doing, and you will want to change it. And a lot of the successful people out there, the people that are doing really well, they talk different. You know, if you study them, they talk different, they think different. So in order to boss up, we have to do those things as well. We got to think different. Like I say this so much, guys. I say, in order to get something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. And I'm way far along, way further than I used to be. I used to be so crazy. I know you wouldn't believe that, but super crazy. But I know that I have a long way to go, and we all have, you know, growth. Growth is an ongoing thing. Like they say, success is not is a journey, not a destination. Our growth is a journey, not a destination. We will never be all the way there. Like, we're human. It's always something new to learn, and you know, growth is a normal thing. So let's all grow. Let's all boss up, people. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. Message me, hit me up, let me know, like, you know what, I relate to what you're saying, and let's help each other out. I'm telling you my story to let you guys know, you know, to let you know that you're not the only one going through it. If you are going through it, you know, we can get through this. And you know, just like yesterday, I'm going on and on. I don't know how long I've been going, but this is going to be a long video. And I usually these same videos that I put on here, I put on my YouTube, and then I put on my blog too, so that my YouTube friends can see it, and then so that my my Instagram peeps can go to my blog and see it. So that's what I do. So anyways, this is gonna be a long video. Yesterday, you know, you guys know I'm on my greens cleanse. I'm on my green smoothie cleanse, and yesterday I made my family tilapia and sauteed cabbage and white rice, and it had a really great ginger and sauce and all this good stuff. It was looking so scrumptious, and I love baked tilapia, and that's what I made them. And I was like, I had just made my smoothie and just drank a smoothie, and then their stuff was ready. And I was like, man, I want it. Forget it. I'm going to eat it, you know. And then I thought, that food will be here tomorrow. Like, do what you're gonna do. Don't be so fidgety, like, you know what, I'm going to do it. But let's not always think ahead, too. If I do this now, is this really going to help me achieve the goal that I have? You know what? That food will be there tomorrow. Let me, I already ate a bunch of nuts, and then I drank my smoothie. Chill out. You don't need all that. And it'll be here tomorrow if you really want to eat it. You know, because I can still eat greens, like the cabbage greens, and I can, you know, add in a healthy meal if I want to, or I can just do all three of the smoothies. So I can do it either way. But I was like, I don't want to do it that way. But anyways, so every choice that we make is either helping us or hurting us. So it's time to boss up, people. I'm bossing up. I don't know about you, but Mo is bossing up. Okay, but anyways, I hope that this message inspired somebody, helped somebody, let somebody know they're not alone, all that good stuff. Anyways, I love you guys. I will talk to you later. Much love, peace, prosperity, and so many blessings. It is Monique, Mo Love B, the wifey mommypreneur. I will talk to you guys